I know it's been a while, and I haven't been talking this whole time. And no, it's truly I haven't been talking because it's not the mute doesn't really do anything if I'm not talking. So yeah, I just cut it because of background music. I mean noise. I don't know. It's probably better if I did this live and usually talked on the live, but gotta really push for lives more if I'm really gonna go do that. And then I'll have to edit, and then I'm not working with a team, so it takes longer. But it's fine. Usually. Trying to figure out what I want to do with this, because I know I want to make it a living room. But then this is the door to, like, every area. Like, this one goes downstairs, this one goes to all the other rooms. Like, I could have made this whole thing a hotel, but, yeah, the hotel vibe is there. It's just, we're not gonna complete it in time. Like, this should be day 10, if I'm lucky. Which means we should be able to go locate, if I'm not wrong, a mushroom biome today. And yeah, I know what you're hearing. I probably looked at the thing or whatever. I didn't. Just want to go locate a mushroom biome today compared to the other things. I'm gonna leave my map here, and on a free day, we're gonna go explore with the map on me. So like, we gotta fill this map and this map. I lost my main map later on. Like, you're gonna see the video, but I lost my main map. Most of it's gonna be turned into an edit for days, so like only the important stuff you guys really need to know is gonna be there on the full day, like not full day, but like the compilation, that whole thing. Just gonna have like the everything on it, like no cuts or anything. I mean, all cuts and edits are gonna be like on the compilation, but on the main channel. We're just gonna change it a little bit. Stuff would be annoying to watch, but I know I should cut like some of the stuff that's like useless to watch for me. Anyways, let's see. I know I want to go exploring today, so we need to level up. And to do that, I'm gonna need more diamond swords because I don't have any. And for that, we can only make two. Why two? Because, well, first off, I'm gonna use the broken swords that I have just in case I want to like, you know, keep the rest. I'm gonna kill as many chickens as I can today, because I know I still gotta feed them, kill the baby, not the baby ones, the adult ones, and then keep the baby ones, and then we're gonna keep doing that until because I already maxed out the amount of chickens I need. Like, I don't need any more of them. And honestly, I'm about to clear out the watermelon and other farm, so I can have more space for, like, more stuff. So, like, you see how I was cutting before, like, the dirt and stuff? Yeah, that is the limit to how far this stuff can grow. And wherever the limit for that is where I'm gonna stop there, continue going out and around, so then I would have more stuff. Like, I would have to, it's gonna take longer, because it's not straight, but the limit to how far I can grow stuff is better to know than waiting around for, like, other things to happen. Like, I know I have a bunch of stuff I still need to do other than my farm, because I've been basing my farm off for the last, I don't know, 8 to 9 days. So what we're gonna do is more exploring throughout these 10 days through, like 10 to 20 days, right? So, damn it, I broke it. Okay. But yeah, this right here goes all the way out until you reach, let's see, because I know I can be sure of this, but by the time we get to like here, where I cut it off, that's where it stops. Because all this stuff is only growing because it's only already fully grown, like already maxed out. Because it's not gonna grow any farther. And like the stuff that grew over here, yeah, I don't know why I did it, but we gotta just break all this stuff from here. We're gonna just use all this stuff again. Like, I thought if we like kept going down, we would have like more space to like continue branching out, but I think it's just a limited space thing instead, because like it grows, but it's not growing at the speed it's supposed to. Like even if I went to another, it's not gonna grow, which I noticed. Every time like I leave or something is when I'm gonna like go and get what I need from the nether. So I don't know. I might cut the nether parts out just in case, but mostly we can figure out what I need to do for the rest of this, and then after we should be fine. I know all of this is taking a lot of time from me and the edits that I was gonna do for like Fortnite and all the other things like Uncharted. I know you guys like the Uncharted, right? Puzzle game and stuff. I I still suck at puzzle games, so until I get better. uh, I don't know about you, but I mainly go for like instead of Fortnite, I mainly go for like other games like what is it called? I know there's this one group game that you could play with a bunch of people in it. It was like really good and it was on the Wii U. I don't remember the game name though, but it was like waves and you have to like look around for people. And you have to use like your headphones to like hear where the people are. And like I'm trying to explain it really good, but it's hard to explain because I don't remember the name of it. And it's been like a whole while since I've heard of the game. I know no one else that is gonna know what I'm talking about, but this like I don't know, it's like an anime character on the start, like like but legit just black hair. So I don't know. I don't think they would. Yeah, they won't hit me because can't be aggroed by a neat. Anyways, we have you got a feather on you. All right. See, I know I needed you and the others for help. I still need mending. Mending? I mean, a little bit's not gonna help because, you know, the light level only works on, what is this called again? Java, yeah, Java is the only one who has light levels and stuff. Mm, I know once I kill the wither, then it's over. I mean, all the boost. You know how overpowered my base is gonna be when I'm done with this? I can get like full iron blocks to use just for the tower, I think. I mean, it's gonna be fine if we just use iron. You don't really have to use like all the different layers if you want. But it has to be like a fully full thing instead of just like hollowed out in the middle or something. Like it has to be like full regardless of where it is or not. I'm gonna use the diamond swords because why not? Should put looting on it. I don't think we can get looting today because yesterday it said ban of ad throws and those were shit. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna switch the enchantment real quick just so I can get a better one. Waste of a hard sword. Alright, that was a waste of enchantments, but this one says fire aspect. I don't think I needed fire aspect, but okay. Like, it's not a main thing. It took me like one level down. Alright. I don't know. If you want to replace, we can right now, but later we'll just. I'm just saying, it took me like 9 days just to get all of this. Right. Like 9 straight days it took me all for all of this. So if we're really thinking about a server, it's not going to be that hard on a normal server. Like if everyone isn't fighting, it's not gonna look at my video. Sorry, it's not gonna be that hard if it's a normal server. But if it is a fighting server, then you know, fighting is fighting. Okay, I don't think I have enough time. Like for preparations, I'm more prepare. Okay, sorry, I'm stuttering. Uh, if I was really on an actual server, then I would like more prioritize getting potions and stuff. And I would probably go to like a normal starter server. You know, like one that just started. It's probably better than going for an older one because if you go to an older server, then there's a few things you gotta figure out. Like, are people like streaming or is there like any secret things that I might need to know? Like if there's groups and stuff. I mean, I would have checked that out because it would be more important to check out like, oh, the limit of how many people are on, who's on, what time, do I need to prepare for anything later on, do I actually want to like risk some of the stuff I do, not like you're doing anything bad, it's just like, do I want to risk like killing a specific person in the game or not. Like, I don't think about that much, but I think it would be a better option to do than waiting around for others to just get their reaction for one thing than others that don't react. Well, some don't react. I mean, most people react to what I say sometimes. It's probably the shit things they hear though because they're fucking deaf. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I am invisible 30% of the. Nope, that's backwards. Whatever, like, I think. No, it is. 30% of the time I'm invisible, and the other percent is me being visible if I'm talking or something, which it's not gonna matter because I can legit be there and no one's gonna hear me. So, like, I can only sound loud a little bit because I have the mic, but other than that, you're not gonna hear me. Like, whatever. Like, I don't think I can find it annoying if you can't hear me, but it's still gonna piss me off. Like, honestly, I can like imitate a teacher during the class, and then tell another person to shut up, and they're not gonna do anything because I'm right, regardless. Like, I was talking to one of the teachers, right, and then because I know the person that I'm talking about is gonna be here and then talk about it later, so whatever. You know who you are. You know who I'm talking about, so you can get your complaints in tomorrow or whenever I post this. So yeah. So I was talking to the teacher, right, and then the same person I'm talking about, I'm not naming because, we're still figuring out if they want to go as their Dragon X or Drago X. I don't know how to say their name, their username, or whatever. But, yeah, we're gonna go through what they want to be called officially when we're done. Yeah. So, what we were doing is, the teacher was asking me a question, right? About how like I think it was I wear sweaters all the time even though it's like burning hot, right? And usually my sweater has like a cooling thing where I just like if I wear ice packs around it or inside I don't know, like ice packs don't really see through that much. It will see through your shirt though if you have less shirts. Like, I know before I've worn like 4 outfits just to get warm in like snow like environment. I would still have frostbite on my hand. This is winter. This is winter. I'm talking about the wrong event. Okay. Anyways, so back to the event I was talking about. So, oh yeah, I went to a convention yesterday. Sorry. I'm not gonna post about it, but I did go to a convention yesterday. There was one I didn't get to fully go, but I saw it. I went to a water park. The convention was near a water park. All right. Yeah, that's it. That should be it. All right. So yeah. Anyways, after the event that I was talking to the teacher, the guy calls out for no apparent reason because you know who you are, and the teacher says shut up. I said the same thing because what's the point? Doesn't matter because they just randomly speak out regardless. Doesn't matter. But it's always a problem whenever I do it, so I just stopped caring about most of the classes. I actually thought it was going to be a better class, but never mind. It didn't even matter because I didn't even get like halfway into the class before they start complaining. So, eh. Oh yeah, and we just got this big ass monkey in our class, but whatever. I don't wanna go about that one because that one is just. See, I was gonna say brain damaged, but then it's a lie because they can clearly talk, speak, and function normally. It's just they're being stupid. So, yeah. There's nothing else I want to say about them. Oh, we got a bunch of memes on them though. Yeah. by the oh great forests, we have memes because of this gorilla tag ass person. I don't know. They are still crap at what they do, but whatever. Whatever. But, you know, forests. Eh. I thought the TV was on again. Something, I don't know. I know I wasn't watching TV today because I was asleep because I was tired from the water park all day. Like, so just hate for a whole walking around all day. So, well, no, actually, there's a certain amount of time I was walking around. The rest I started watching Husband Hotel. Has Hell of a Boss. Sorry, Hell of a Boss came out yesterday. It has to be yesterday because that's the only time I saw it. So yeah, I watched Hazbin Hotel yesterday. Got a few posts from some of the people I watch. Yeah, even though some of the stuff I'm watching, right, is inconsistent for me, but you know, it's both ways on my side. Like if I'm posting inconsistently, they're just posting every day. So the only way I can like actually get through with all the edits and stuff is if I'm gonna split up my edit time and shorts time for other things. Like I'm gonna just post more about other videos so I can get them up, and then while that happens during the day or night, I'll be editing, which is what I was gonna do before, but I didn't have time yesterday. I did have time to do like 2 or 3 edits, but it took longer because I needed more of the items that I needed for the edits. I mean, they weren't that bad. Okay, the edits weren't that bad for me. But what else? I know we're gonna need a lot more space for the. Bro, tell me it's not 12 o'clock. It's 9. Okay. Like I'm like, there's no way everyone else is hearing this ice cream truck. Like there's no way. It's like 9 o'clock. Like come on. Oh yeah, I want to explain more of the story that's gonna happen from today onwards. Not for the Minecraft, but for the drawing one, because that one should be inconsistent for everyone else. So let me explain a little bit about what's supposed to be happening for the story, mainly, right? So, for the drawings and stuff, until I can officially do it, I would like to say that mainly of the story was done. So, my part of the story is done. It's just the part of the story that I need is just not there, like completely. So, there's a bunch of stuff I have to fill in for my side, and then I have 2 other stories that I need to work on because of the interactions that I need. Like the one with Ray, I can't put him in the main story because he's not in the main story. So I need more time to start splitting up players into like areas and stuff. Like currently, if I'm really thinking about it, most of my friends that I need to add are gonna be in the story, including with it's a high school story. If I wasn't certainly obvious about it, it's a high school story, like obviously. But most of it is gonna be like everyone has their own POV. Not everyone, but like most everyone should have their own POV, and me explaining a bunch about them before I actually get into like all the powers and problems, since everyone cares about that so much. And main problems that will include stuff that I would like to search up about. Actually, I need to search up the guidelines about. That's what I meant, not the other things. But I know, like, for me, regardless of how far it's gonna take, the drawing ones are gonna have their own story compared to like me doing official lore and stuff. Like the official lore is there, but not for all of them. Like I have certain characters that I have in certain areas compared to other people, but most of them, like most of my drawings should connect in their own way to other drawings. Instead of like if you have like a single drawing, right? They're gonna have like their own unique backgrounds and stuff. But for some of them, they're just gonna be bland because of the certain problems. Like I don't know how to draw like backgrounds for some of them because I don't know if I want to put them in the story at that certain time looking like that or looking younger or older. Like for me, I my character's like dead, so it shouldn't matter. Okay, don't do that. So yeah, I would like to completely say that most of my characters dead. Most of them are dead. I thought somebody got hurt for a second. There was a bunch of yelling. Um, but yeah, most, not all of my character is either not not Dobby dead like curb burnt corpse ours. Um, no, I mean like my character's like not supposed to have red or white hair. Like maybe some white hair or a little bit of like red dye for hair, but like it's not supposed to like just red. If you get what I mean. Like I'm not supposed to have any red hair. It's supposed to be just black, because that's how it's supposed to start. But for like other circumstances, I changed the hair because of how we're not in the same time period. So like I have to start out with how my character is supposed to be at current moment, but then change to how it was supposed to be like with dreads or something. But then I changed that because I didn't like dreads in a halo. Like I had like a X halo at the start, or changed it to like for the original character, the like I don't know average. I don't know what's the average size for like a short person, but like I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because all of the length and you know. Oh yeah, another thing I want to add is that for some of the characters, I will not strictly. I will. A bunch of stuff is going to change for some of the characters, but I would like to say that most of the characters are supposed to be older than me, most, and I'm not uh, concerned about that a little bit, but not that much, because there's a slight thing I wanted to say about something, right? So for some of the characters, right, that well, some of the characters that I had previously had, right, since I clearly would like to add that I don't have analytical power, so some of this stuff is not going to make sense for most people. But for me, I would like to explain. Oh my god, this is kind of. Okay, let's stop hurting my ear now. Okay, so I'm just blabbering on right now, but for most of my character right now, I didn't explain how before I could legit read my friends' minds because you know, we're just that close. I mean, I don't think you can be that close to someone to be able to directly know what they're about to say, but I was a little bit there where I would know exactly what they were gonna say, and how I couldn't be near them as much because of that, since it's kind of annoying. I don't know. Wouldn't it, if you think about it, if like you know exactly what they're gonna say, exactly what's gonna happen next, there is no like I don't think no, but not having any issues with someone isn't bad, but knowing exactly what they're gonna say is kind of annoying because then most of the outcomes of chats and stuff get bland and kind of useless afterwards because of the problem. But it can be fixed eventually if there was an eventually, but there isn't. see, I'm still trying to explain most of it, but it's hard because most of it isn't supposed to be explained. Not because of guidelines, of course, because most of it isn't supposed to be, like, correct. Like, most of the stuff that's supposed to happen wasn't supposed to be in the script, so most of the script has to be changed. But then again, I have to make a new one in order to react with the current script I have for some characters. Like, original characters have their own script for their own story, but they're not going to be like, I mean, they are going to be their own main character. I'm just saying. Like, I know for me that some people might not like my character since they're supposed to be my specific character and my specific, like, overlay of how my character was supposed to be. But, you know, they're not supposed to have, like, straight up curly. Their hair was supposed to be, like, down more. But it got harder since, like, if I have just, like, a bland ass haircut, it's gonna be annoying to look at. So instead of that, we, like, changed it to, like, curly or hair because I liked it more. But yeah, we're gonna skip the other part that I was gonna talk about because uh, some aren't here, and for some of the what's called, I know like three, right? Three exact are still. I mean, no, I'm not gonna say like three are still living or not dead or anything. I'm not gonna say that, right? Because none of them are dead. I hope. Like two of them, right? I would say worried a little bit about, but I got my confirmation after they did say they were gonna leave though. So other than that, we're good. I think I'm still confused about some of it, but most of it is, we should be good through for some of the characters. Some of the characters. Right? Like for some characters, I have to have shorter time with them. I'm still gonna write about them. It's just we're just gonna have a little bit more problem with them compared to others because like I know a lot more about the shorter characters that I know about than the longer characters. Like the longer characters that like not the original ones, but like the ones that aren't mine. I know a lot more about because I've been actually with them when it happened, or when whatever happened. I hate trying to explain this stuff because, like, I should have been explaining it during, like, drawings and stuff when, like, oh, why do I draw this, or what happens, or is there any connections to the player in some characters. Like, I know some characters at all, like, not really. But I thought pushing them into the story was better option for them than just, I don't know, leaving them. It's not like me having whole bunch of characters and like, I don't know. I hate trying to explain character. Like, it's not character development I'm trying to explain, it's character problems because some problems aren't allowed. I'm trying to figure out which words. Not allowed. It's some characters aren't. They, because no one's dead yet or at all. So that's not the problem that we're facing. I'm trying to figure out which character is supposed to be like there in the specific moment I'm thinking about. Like, let me just give an example. Like, if I had Ray in the story where it's supposed to be a high school, right? It would be fine because he's not supposed to be there, but it would be fine. But he would impact the story more because he's not supposed to be there. But it would be more fine to have like separate ones and then add him into the story later on. But That's only if we're doing like a flashback or something. Ray doesn't have a full story like the others. That includes Rose and like any person that you saw me draw or anything like that is not gonna have anything to do with other characters that are like actually fully like named before I finish the drawing or after. Like I will label which ones are supposed to be like a main story compared to other ones. And that's the reason why I'm saying like a main or second story, because if I have a secondary story or a different one, then it explains where I get the other characters from. Like, I'm trying to not waste any of the diamond swords, but I might have to because of how annoying this is. And I just made another one, and there's one downstairs, one's in there. It's gonna suck. Okay, which I don't like Band of Athros at all. It's a useless enchantment for me, and that's all I think about because most enchantments are supposed to be good, but this one's useless. So I'm trying to get looting. Just want to explain that right now. I'm trying to get looting. Yo, power is nice actually. See, that's way better, and I got affinity. All right, okay, it's a good bow for like a starter. Fucking fire aspect. I don't want fire aspect. I don't want fire aspect. I want looting. Like just like straight up, I just want looting and unbreaking. That's all I needed. This is all I needed from this, but it's legit just looting one for 17. You're joking me, right? 17 and you're giving me looting one? Must be some dick riders because there's no way I'm paying for looting for 17. There's no way. Like I will not say anything, but I'm not gonna be like a stupid fucker for looting one. Gotta be joking. Using 30 levels and I'm getting just unbreaking. Like, there's no way that was a normal thing. Like, I know before you can, like, add a lot of enchants, like, one thing. But I know the Switch is, like, more buggy than other systems, so. See, and I would like to announce that if I have, like, any problems during, like, a video or something, just to note, I was at the water park yesterday, very high up. I have like a little bit of lung problems, not a lot. If I'm like, but the higher I go, the more harder it's like breathe. That includes like running and walking up higher areas. So that's why I don't do it as much. So I'm more winded from that than anything. It should have been fine by now, but you know, not as much chest pain or anything, but it's still annoying. I was gonna be like, instead of wasting, I don't want to waste the durability, but still. Oh, don't wonder why I have two pickaxes, by the way. They're gonna be used later. I am so through with not just the chickens, but how much lag I have to deal with whenever I have any chicken farm. Because chickens give the most EXP by far because they're so easy to, grow. But you know what's the hardest to grow? Cows and sheep, because they only take like one round and then they're done. And then they're done. There's nothing else. There's nothing more I can say about it. But I could do a bunch more target practice when I'm really thinking about it. Like, I'm trying to get like most of the achievements in this one world, and then once we do that, we're free to do whatever you guys want. Like, I will legit make a server or something. If I'm done with like completing this whole 100 days, I might just like original, or we could just oh, I forgot. Yeah, I could have just linked the IP for the other server for like Calzons if anyone wanted to join. But then I'm like, I don't have that either, and I can't join regardless. But I don't know what to do. So we're just gonna leave it for now. It's not like I needed to join.